Hi, I'm Judy Henderson. I'm an independent casting director, and welcome to Inside Casting. I think you have to have your headshot and your resume, and you have to put yourself before people who can hire you. And there are certain classes in New York that offer those chances. You do workshops with various agents and casting directors, and I think those things have netted people work. I don't. I'm kind of selective, and I'm busy a lot, so it's hard for me to do it. But there are a few places I go that because I found the people there, the actors, to be talented. So that's been fun. And I teach a class, a camera class of auditioning and working for camera. And the biggest thing I have to do is adjust the actors from the stage to the demands of the camera. Well, you put each person nose to nose with his partner and say, just talk to him there. I always say the Arabs' spatial relationship with each other is very close. If you go into an Arab country or Arabs here, you can be really close to somebody, and they're very comfortable in that space. Americans are comfortable in a really wide space. Like our spatial relationship is comfortable for an American. But if I went up to your knee and talked to you in that space, we'd feel uncomfortable initially. So you have to get comfortable in that space because the camera is in that space. So I physically put people space like that. And the thing is, once someone gets it, once they emotionally experience it, they've got it, and then they have to play with it and solidify it and make it their own. Well, I say someone should really take a good acting class, and there are a few here. Bill Esper is one of the best teachers in the whole country. Marshall Mason, who's a really well-known director, he is the director that gives voice to a lot of Langford Wilson's plays, Fourth of July, Tally's Follies, etc., etc. They founded a theater here that is now closed, but I did a job for him. I was casting a play that he was directing, and he looked at someone's resume and he said, "Ah, Bill Esper." Every time I see Bill Esper's name on a resume, I know the person can act. And I've since looked at that when actors come in, and I look at their training, and I have noticed that he's totally right. Whatever Esper does works. And there's another place called the Actor Center, which I think has very good training, because you have to learn how to look at a play or script. You have to learn how to make choices and how to break down the character, the who, what, when, where, and why of the piece of the character's life. And I think those places do that in a good way without all of the intense. I mean, some people go into intensive Strasbourg things, and or or um, or they're very heady. These places, I think, are a combination. The actor studio teachers are teachers that work at Juilliard and at NYU and at Yale. So you get kind of like a conservatory point of view, which I think is helpful. American actors tend to work from the inside out, whereas English actors work from the outside in. And I think that the actors here should have a combination of the two.